Hi everyone. Let's pause for a moment to let the world load in. And there we go. Been a while since I recorded the last one of these. And happy to be back. I want to make sure that this one isn't super long, because I'm sure people are tired of that. Been having an interesting time recently. So I haven't really had time to come back to this until now. And even then, realistically, I should probably be doing anything else, but sometimes you just need a break. Sorry, my music's a little loud. Today, I want to build a little more of the infrastructure for the house. Then I think I want to move everything. After that, at some point, I think I want to finally go to the Nether. I'm pretty equipped, and I have a diamond chestplate ready. Getting potions would help dramatically with my survival. And this time, you hear me? Do you hear me? Hold on. Do you hear me? I am going to remember to brighten the footage. I promise. I got a mod just for that. So I probably already have obsidian, but I'm gonna get some more anyway. I don't actually know where I want to build my portal yet. Didn't finish the stairs. Still don't know why that's happening. Well, now this is too quiet. Okay. Well, so trying out some new audio balancing so that hopefully you're able to hear both me and the game. Holy shit, I didn't notice this. That one just straight up missed. No wonder there were so many skeletons. I can't believe I just walked past this? No way! Starting to wonder if I'm oblivious. Ton more up there, so I think I'm not going to go up there for obsidian. Loot isn't great, but it's something. I'll name a pet later. Yeah, this is where I fell into the pit. Was it? It was around here, right? Yeah, it was right here. Yeah, I fell into this, and I found, like, a diamond, like, right here-ish. Somewhere around here. Probably should have guessed. Maybe I didn't find a diamond here. Whatever. You know, I'll be honest, I didn't actually do very much planning. I just sort of was like, okay, I'm gonna do this now. might be obsidian the other way. Don't know why I'm going this way specifically. Yeah, I've changed my mind. Actually here to do regular mining, so the fact that I'm finding new things makes me feel extra forgetful. Sorry, chicken. Get hit by poison. Ouch. And I'm out. So much for that. Shocked the bamboo has grown so quickly. I'd like to get actual regeneration potions. Instant health. That's have to do. Maybe they despawned? haven't gone up there yet. Stunning gameplay. It's absolutely thrilling, I know. Been having a hard time recently, for reasons I don't feel comfortable getting into, but I'm very self-critical. And frankly, even saying that sounds... I don't know what the word is, but... Ugh. Self-aggrandize? No. Anyway. It's been really affecting me recently. It's made just being a person hard. And the sad part is that when I feel like that, my instinct is to, like, just hide away, you know? To just be a recluse. But in reality, you shouldn't really be doing that, you know? It's better to reach out. I've had 3 obsidian. 3 extra now. It's better to reach out and get support, you know? But... dumbass. I don't feel comfortable talking to people about my problems, you know? There's a part of me that's like, oh, you shouldn't burden them with that, but I know that if anyone else told me that, and if they were feeling bad and didn't want to reach out to me, I'd be like, that's not your choice to make. It's not your choice to decide whether or not you just asking for help is a burden to the other person, you know? If it is, then they'll just disconnect. They'll say, hey, I'm afraid I don't have the mental energy for this right now. You should reach out to someone else, or talk to me in a few hours when I'm feeling better, or eaten, or something. But for some reason, I guess I've decided that I apparently have different rules in that regard. For some reason. It doesn't make sense, and I know that, but... kind of dangerous. I should probably seal that. Just kind of feel like I'm the worst recently, you know? Sometimes you're your own worst enemy. I've already talked about this. The problem is that when you feel bad about yourself, it's worse than, like, getting bullied, you know? I didn't have too much of an issue with bullies in school. I was a weird kid. But people still liked me. I don't think they, like, loved me. I don't think I was a popular kid, but I feel like I did a good job of making everyone at least not hate me. I was never mean. I wouldn't say I was a teacher's pet, but the teachers did like me. Never really caused trouble, even if I was a terrible student. Just sort of mentally absent. Spent my childhood dissociating. Anyway. When you are a very easy person to bully, because, number one, you're a target that won't fight back. When you bully yourself, you're the only person that won't get sick and tired of you yelling at yourself in your head, because, you know, it's you. And simultaneously, that little voice in your head also knows everything about you that you do, because it's you, you know? I went to a barbecue the other day, Memorial Day, so I live in the US, as I'm sure you can tell from my vaguely Midwestern accent, but I had a chat there about that. Now that I'm an adult, not just an adult, I'm like 22, it becomes very obvious just how little school matters, and yet here I am still thinking about how shitty of a student I was, you know? I was terrible. Specifically, I was terrible in math. I hated math. Because I never knew what I was doing. My teachers, I guess they just didn't get me, and I never developed that passion, I guess. I didn't want to learn the subject. I wanted to do everything. I wanted to do anything else. I didn't properly learn division because of that. I didn't properly learn division until, like, high school. I kept trying, but it just sort of makes me feel disgusted in myself, you know? It's not like it's easy, but it's not hard, you know? It's not that complicated. It's just division. It's just math. It's not like I'm doing rocket science or anything. I'm just figuring out that 2 divided by 2 equals 1, you know? Okay, well, I'm being unfair to myself. It's more complicated than that, but those bricks. Rather not put a portal to hell in my house, or put it somewhere on the landscape. So instead, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to put it in the caves. Grab my flint and steel. I appear to have misplaced my flint and steel. Well, I have a sorting mod now. I remembered to do that. In fact, I think I did it, like, right after I ended the video. Don't remember. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That one doesn't look any different. I'm gonna put it about at deep slate so that what do you call it? Because I want the portal to come out closer to the bottom of the nether. Because if it comes out closer to the bottom of the nether, then I won't have to do as much climbing down, because it's so much easier to climb up in Minecraft than it is to climb down. You can't place under a block, you know? You have to have a face to click on. Sadly, this is not Bedrock, and I don't have pork, because this is a nearly vanilla playthrough, so no reaching around a block. I was going to put these bricks in the corners, but not really necessary anymore. Okay, I've got some scaffolding just in case. I've got some cobbled deep slate in case there's anything like directly on the other side. I think I'm going to get some regular stone since I know that's blast proof to Gath. I have my flint and steel with me, so if it's that big a deal. God, what if there's a hogline? Imagine dying right when I get into the nether. That'd be sad. Anyway, my math class, right? My issue was that because I was so thoroughly disinterested in the subject, I didn't learn the material. And the reason I was so thoroughly disinterested in the subject was because I never felt like I knew what I was doing. And so I would spend hours and hours slaving away over a paper, repeatedly doing the same math problem wrong over and over again. And so I learned to hate math because it was boring and made me hate myself. And every day I'd come into class, like one of the first things in the day, you know? And my teacher, he'd do the okay class, we're gonna be talking about this today, and we'd have a brief start of the class, like chat. And, well, then he'd be like, okay, it's time to get homework and stuff. Get out your homework. And everyone would get out their homework except me. And he'd come over and he'd be disappointed that I didn't have my paper. And I never did. Eventually, the frustration I could feel from him got to be enough that I like had to excuse myself every time when it was time for him to collect homework, because I couldn't bear that, you know? I couldn't stand that feeling of having disappointed him. He was a big dude. And also, like, my dad called him, quote, that big Hagrid-looking motherfucker, unquote. Actually, I think he just said mother. I don't actually think he said the F word, but whatever, it was implied. And weird that I don't actually remember, because he does curse, like, all the time. Frankly, it's a wonder I got to, like, 18 before doing it as much as I do now. I've always been a goody two-shoes. My friend Palm tells me she thinks I'm naive. And I call her a friend, even though that's mean, but she means it in, like, a good way, you know? Not in a good way, more like, hey, I'm worried that someone's going to take advantage of you. That's what I mean when she says that she thinks I'm naive. And to be honest, I worry she's right. I really do worry that one of these days someone is going to take advantage of me and I won't even notice, you know? so we have the cobblestone. Running out of storage though. Instead of making new chests here, I want to make new chests in the house. But if I'm gonna be moving all of this stuff, I really should make like a proper like bridge and stuff. Sorry, I'm still sort of thinking this through in my head. The fact that I've decided I wanted the main entrance to be there and not somewhere else is interesting. Interesting, Izzy. Interesting. Floor levels right here. I could remove the staircase entirely and still have a like nice plateau thing there. Yeah, actually, I think I might want to do that. See, this is what I mean, right? As you build stuff in Minecraft, the idea sort of evolves with you. Like, you set out with an initial idea, but by the end, the thing you've created might not look anything like the idea you originally conceptualized, you know? You know what? Fuck it. I've got the stuff for it. Diamond shovel. Not sure, because I'm pretty sure efficiency basically has a cap on shovels, right? Like eventually it becomes so fast that there's not really a difference. Yeah, I'm gonna get tired of walking along this edge really fast. I need to make a proper thing there. That probably seemed a little weird. I just wanted to know where I wanted that to be from the inside before breaking the blocks. I don't know. The fact that I went all the way over there is actually pretty weird. What's wrong with me? A lot. There's a lot. Oh, I hate saying things that make me think about other things. That's a joke, because everything makes everyone think about other things. Humans recognize patterns. A lot of patterns to recognize. Nah, I prefer this. Sorry, I was thinking whether or not it would be better to just have it go straight like that. I wonder. I'm still thinking about whether or not like a bridge under the balcony there and like weaving through the pillars would look nice? And the answer is probably, but I don't know, the fact that it's 3 wide might look bad. Oh. So, in case you couldn't tell by my voice, I am transgender. My friends have recently been playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. We call it re-release. It just came out on Switch. And they confirmed that Vivian is trans. Because like a translation thing in the original release got changed back to the intended thing, right? I really need to do some more voice training. I am actually capable of a wide variety of voices. It's just that I don't really have a voice for myself. Like, playing a character is one thing, but picking a voice for yourself is a big deal. Especially me, for someone like me, because I spend way too much time online. And so, like, my voice would be what they hear. And if I sound all deep and masculine and gruff like this, then that, you know, doesn't sound very feminine. And while it doesn't make me feel dysphoric, it doesn't make me feel good about myself either. Okay, it does make me a little dysphoric, but more like bleg than sort of disgust that I know a lot of other trans people have about themselves. And I have experienced that before, but I don't know, it's different for me. They say the best indicator is euphoria, not dysphoria. I'm definitely a euphoria gal. It just makes me feel nice. Makes me feel more me. Like, my whole life of, like, looked in the mirror and, like, the person there, yeah, that's me, I guess. But now I look in the mirror and it makes me happy. I recognize the person there as me. And when you think about it, like, basically everyone's supposed to have that, right? I'm sure if you're cis and you're watching this, you know the feeling of just looking in the mirror and seeing yourself, but for a trans person like me, like, that has to be worked for. I hope you understand what I mean. I know it's a little eclectic, but eclectic the right? I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, fine. Eclectic. I think I spelled that wrong. Eclectics, selecting or employing individual elements from a variety of sources, systems, or styles, made up of combining elements. Okay, it's probably not what I meant. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's unrelatable, because truth is, everyone experiences dysphoria. It's just that trans people experience gender dysphoria far more often than other people do, you know? Like, cis people engage in body modification all the time, you know? Like, people getting tattoos, or women getting breast implants, or, like, cosmetic surgeries in general, you know? But when we think about that, we don't really think twice. But I don't want to say that someone getting cosmetic surgery is doing it out of some sense of vanity, because I know that's not always the case, you know? Though I guess it is sort of a stereotype, you know, if you... It just sounds so mean, though. Just say... I feel gross even thinking about it, I won't lie. Ugh, I suck. Anyway. I don't like the idea of surgery, like, not on a conceptual basis. Like, it is good that we have the ability to do that. It's more that I don't like the ability of being under the knife, so to speak, so if I'm gonna get a surgery, then I need to know it's, like, necessary. Anyway. Cis people engage in dysphoria alleviating activities all the time. Like, men taking testosterone supplements, or women taking postmenopausal HRT. In fact, trans femme HRT, like I have estradiol, it's actually meant for postmenopausal women. It was made for them first. I actually don't know if it was made for them first. I don't know the history here. But it's the same stuff. And I guess part of it's kind of the same feeling with it too, you know? That same feeling of something is wrong. The same feeling of not quite being comfortable in your own skin. Because in the end, a trans person is still just a person. Like, I'm not any different from you, I just... Yeah. It's too easy to dehumanize. Too easy to other. If you don't know anything about another person's experience, then what can you do but to rely on stereotypes? And stereotypes are often not great. But another thing to say is that we as humans are fundamentally biased. We are fundamentally designed to only really be able to see things from our perspective, you know? It is through empathy and through... what's the word? It is through empathy and our social ability that we learn to see outside of our own perspective, you know? That's not to say that you should not value your own perspective, and that's not to say that just because a person is part of a group, they get special say. It's more that Sorry, this is a big, complicated subject. I did not expect to be talking about this while playing frickin' Minecraft. It's just the kind of game that makes you think, I guess. It's more that seeing from perspectives beyond your own gives you the ability to account for things that you wouldn't have otherwise thought of, you know? Like, hearing other voices, other opinions is valuable. Not every opinion is valuable, it's more hearing the opinion, you know? to be that guy. Oh, fresh bow. Oh, infinite pain and suffering right here. Oh. Just a little more. Oh shit. Blow up my house and I will end you. I ended them anyway. Joke to him. Oh my god, that's another. I don't have any more arrows. Really have... don't have any torches on me. Last little bit here. Some friends watched the, I think it was the PlayStation State of Play earlier today. For reference, the date is currently May 30th, 2024. And, they posted screenshots. I'm so tired of AAA games. I need to grab a water. AAA games bore me. They all have the same sort of partially cartoony art style. Not all of them, but I don't know. It feels like everyone's trying to be Fortnite now. Ow. Oh, shit.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Pillagers ended my first hardcore world. Well, actually, it was a skeleton, but I don't know, the pillagers got me pretty low. That world I learned to be more cautious. That was the one right before this one. I recorded exactly one episode, explored a cool cave, then I died. Should have been more cautious. Won't make that same mistake here. I really hope this world goes well. Now all I need to do is set up some actual furniture, like a room system thing, instead of just big empty room. I think yeah, I want this to be my crafting area. Put the thing in here. That way I can have chests like in the wall. I need to go get more wood. I'll use spruce wood for tools and generic wood stuff. Check. Okay? But I'll use oak, dark oak, for other stuff. Nah. Did I just hear the screams of the damned or something down here? I'm putting this all the way out here so that the spruce tree growing doesn't affect the ground. It's not bad. It could be better, but I need more storage. Yeah, that'll do. I don't need one individual tropical fish. I'll eat this thing. I need to get a real job. I make art. I could be making a lot more money. But I like art. I feel like I'm disappointing my dad. Feel like is probably the wrong word. I know I'm disappointing him. I know he's worried about me. And the other day he said to me that he feels like he's being used. He's the only adult in the house who makes money, so feels sort of put off by me being so useless all day, so... And that's fair, to be clear. I'm not exactly being productive by sitting here playing Minecraft for an hour and a half. Named Stallion, correct? Sorry, hope I spelled Stallion correctly. Probably look a little nicer if I moved it one block to the left. Yeah, it would. Oh, hell. These ones are fine. We have 3? Make one more. You know, when I go to the nether, I'm gonna put glowstone in the back. That'll look nice. Need to get a double doors mod. It's such a tiny thing, but it's such a nice feature. Need to make a farm. I think I'll put it on the other side of the hill. made too many. This is coming along so nicely. Okay, there's... apple. Oh shit, there's 4 of them. I hate phantoms. Headphones are dying now. That's the worst possible timing. No. There. Phantom should attack you when you sleep too much. Change my mind. I considered turning phantoms off for this world. I didn't go through with it, but I thought about it. I'd argue I dislike Guardians more. Well, I don't know if that's fair. Oh, shit. I'm not really sure I like this one, sort of stick out a little bit. Need an enchanting area. If you know me, you know I love a good enchanting area. I love libraries. On basically every modded survival world I play on, I always live in a library. Actually, brief pause while I go show you my creative world. Give it a moment to load. There. Yeah, I have a library. I left the door open. Oh, I don't have the research pack on. This one. There we go. Lagging again. Yeah. Hold on. There. I'm using a display entity for this one. What do you call it? The book, however, is actually just a regular enchanting table book. This is meant to be a disenchanting table, so that you can take enchantments off of an item at a cost. I made these sign models and textures. I actually even have a couple real books here. Occasionally I like to fly around, and occasionally I find ruined portals. Set of gilded armor there. Star of the show. Have a little potion workshop. I really like glow on potions. I might get a mod to bring those back. Stash up ingredient, which is silly because I'm in creative and I can just summon more whenever I want. Got a command block for summoning in custom items without having to type in the command myself. We've got a light switch. storage area over here. For some reason, I decided to actually have, like, shelves instead of, like, having everything stacked like that, which would make more sense, but I don't know, this looks a lot nicer. Oops, I have no clip on. Oh, actually, what? I have a little clock tower up here. By clock tower, I mean just a bell. Huh. Oh, it's because it just turns 9 into the daylight. Yeah. Got jukebox over here, every disc. Haven't heard one. What's it called? Yeah, I haven't heard Relic because I haven't found it in Survival. Ooh. Maybe I can try and get it in the hardcore world. And here's my bedroom. I plan on getting some more custom models set up here. I think I might have like a writing desk, like books, got like little, I don't know, just like plants. Probably similar to the brewing thing down there, but mini garden and bedroom. Oh, what do you call it? There's a whole motif of the sun and the moon. I thought that was cool. Anyway, that's my library. I have had this world for a while. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm in my old skin. That's weird. Huh. Oh. Wrong one. Oh, I can't listen to the discs. I don't have any discs. This is the last one in the playlist. Time for one more 4-minute song, and then I'll be close. Yeah, got it. Up in a minute. Wow, I keep being just about to end episodes, and I get called upstairs. I think this time I actually am just going to end it off here. We're at a satisfying note. I want to make a table for this later. Maybe out of copper. I don't know. Alright. We'll see you all later. Thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate you spending some time with me this evening. See you later.